Hello everyone! I'm hoping you're having a nice Wednesday wherever you are in the world, unless it's already Thursday. In which case, I'm hoping you're having a nice Thursday. So as it is Wednesday, you might be expecting kind of a filmmaking video from me, as I usually upload every Wednesday. But today's video is going to be a bit of a different one. I wanted to kind of give a channel update, a personal life update in a sense, because there's some interesting changes going on with the channel that I wanted to talk about, and also in my personal life, which are going to affect the channel. So where should I start? So I guess maybe the main idea with this channel when I started it at the beginning of this year was that I wanted to kind of do, just some kind of videos. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I first narrowed it down to those three things that you can see on my channel, the top banner, which was travel, culture, and short films. So I basically started with travel mostly. I did the Japan series first, like the 12 travel videos. I later on did some other travel videos throughout Europe, Lisbon, Stockholm, Prague. Then later on the Greece series, and right now I'm obviously in the Madrid series. But throughout this kind of filmmaking stuff, I also moved into another area that I didn't plan on moving on into originally, which was filmmaking. So I did some filmmaking tutorials, obviously did the summer film school, the 7 weeks of practicing one specific video technique. I did videos on different gear, whether it be the DJI Osmo Action, my drone. Last week I did the comparison of Epidemic Sound versus Artlist for filmmakers, and while it was fun making those videos, the general analytics and the general feedback from you guys showed me that it's just not as interesting to you, which isn't really that surprising. I think the filmmaking stuff was mostly just for me, because I found it interesting, but I think I want to dial that down a bit. So yeah, I think this Wednesday slot that is right now reserved for this filmmaking video, I might still release a filmmaking video every now and then, where if it fits the kind of overall theme of the channel, which I will stick to the original, what I intended, travel, culture, and short films. I'll get to that in a moment. I'll upload maybe the odd filmmaking tutorial if it fits into that area, but generally I want to stick to mostly those three areas. And there is a reason for that, for those changes, and the reason for that is something that is going to happen in my personal life. So a little backstory: I've been working at this company for right now 3.5 years, and I've been working for them before as a freelancer for 2 years, so basically 5.5 years at this company. It's nothing related to really YouTube or filmmaking or anything. It's more like news media management. I don't want to bore you with details, but basically I've been working there for the past 5 years of my life, and yeah, I thought that it's a nice time to kind of move on. So I already resigned back in February, but they wanted me to stick around because we have one more conference coming up in Australia. But yeah, basically until November I'm gonna stick around there. And after November, that is when the interesting changes happen, because I am going to move to Japan. Yes, together with my girlfriend, Judy. We are both moving to Japan. She's obviously from there. She's been now living in Austria with me for, almost 2 years. By the time we move, it's gonna be over 2 years. Mostly I thought that it's kind of a good time to maybe go back for her and for me to finally experience what it's like to live in Japan. I've been there 5 times already. The last time was obviously last year in November. And yeah, but I've never really been there for a longer period of time. I think the longest I've been there was 7 weeks back during a trip in like 2015 or something. But yeah, I've never really experienced what it's like to live there, what it's like to work there, what it's like to really have your base in one constant place in Japan, which is why I wanted to change that. So today I actually got my visa. I'm not gonna show you because I'm kind of paranoid about data safety. I can show you some stuff. I don't know what I can show. I might have to blur this or something. But yeah, it's a 1-year working holiday visa. I might do a video on that. It's a pretty interesting program where people from one country can go to another country for 1 year with the intent of mostly traveling, but also working on the side. People do it a lot in Australia, in Canada, but also in Japan. And that's what I'm going to do for, the intent is 1 year, but maybe I'll be there or we will be there longer. But yeah, that's the big change coming up, and it's also a big change for this channel, obviously, because right now I've been doing videos from Vienna. I haven't really been doing videos on Vienna. The reason for that is that I've been living here my entire life, and it's just not inspiring for me. Like I could do some really interesting in-depth videos about Vienna because I obviously have a lot of in-depth knowledge about it. It's just that it doesn't bring me any joy. And yeah, therefore I just didn't do any videos on Vienna. Mostly I did a couple of things in Vienna, but nothing really, well, about the city itself. But now that I'm moving to Tokyo, which is probably my favorite city in the world, I'm probably gonna be inspired to do some videos on Tokyo, so that's why I'm bringing back the culture kind of aspect of the channel, where I wanted to talk about more about different things in Japan. So I was thinking about doing short films, I was thinking about doing documentaries on different life aspects of life in Japan. I wanted to kind of document my whole process of moving there, of settling in, of finding a job, of how it is to work on a working holiday visa in Japan, and basically the entire process. I thought that's maybe an interesting topic to talk about, certainly more interesting than if anything I could showcase in Vienna. So yeah, for now, not much is gonna change on the channel. Again, the filmmaking, well, videos are gonna be dialed down a bit. They might still be there every now and then, but mostly Wednesday is gonna be reserved for probably at first stuff related to more travel stuff. There might be some things already related to Japan, for example, how I got this visa, what I'm doing to prepare to move to Japan, stuff like that. And yeah, that's gonna be it until, well, November, the end of November, which is when we are going to move. And then yeah, starting from December, there's gonna be a lot of Japan content coming up, which I'm really excited about producing, because the only videos right now I have from Japan are the last travel series. If you haven't seen that, you can check it out there. We went to Hiroshima, we went to the western side of Japan that not a lot of people go to, Shimane prefecture, we went to the Oki Islands, stuff like that. Really cool stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to showcase more things in Tokyo, where we are going to be living, and also just a lot more things in Japan in general, both in regards to travel, in regards to lifestyle, culture, how it is living there, food, tea, I don't know. But yeah, a lot of different things coming up. So yeah, that's basically the update that I wanted to give. Summarized less filmmaking and Japan soon. If you're interested in any particular aspect of Japan, or anything particular that you want me to maybe look at, that you want me to film, that you want me to interview, I don't know, I guess that would be a person, but anything specific you want to know about Japan, or how it is to move there, or how it is to get the visa there, yeah, please let me know. I'm always looking for interesting video ideas that I could make. And yeah, with that said, that's gonna be just a quick update video. On Sunday there's gonna be the last part of the Madrid vlog coming up, and I have some more video ideas to fill September, and then in October I have to kind of improvise because I'm not really traveling until November. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.